Thanks for listening to the AZ12 podcast, proudly presented by Little Caesars. All right, I am going to be getting this today. Code free classic, free pepperoni pizza with any pizza purchase. Now, code LCFREECC, free crazy combo with a pizza purchase. All right, we've got a lot to get to this show. We are going to talk about Arizona basketball. We're going to talk Arizona football. We're going to talk about the SEC. I am very annoyed by something. We're going to talk about how stupid Chauncey Billups is. And some other things. We're going to talk about Cody believing that somebody that makes $120 bet is going to prison.
Yeah, I'm with Cody.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, all these guys that they have to let go because of overcrowding, from violent assaults to this and that. Make sure you get that $120 guy in there, though. He's
yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. We love Cody. All right. But first, I want to talk about something that is annoying me just a little bit, and then we're going to get to Arizona basketball and a little bit of Arizona women's basketball. But first, the SEC is this. I didn't even realize this. I was texting with our boy Torres a little bit back and forth. They have 9 teams in the top 20 in football. Not only do they have 9 teams in the top 20 in football, 4 of these teams have beaten absolutely nobody and have multiple losses. Sheer. I'm telling you, this is what it is. They've wet the bed in the college football playoffs the last couple of years. They're trying to make up for it. I don't like it.
We do this every year. Mike.
It's absurd.
Who else should be ranked ahead of these teams?
I could easily find somebody. Why is Texas rated? Come on.
They're not.
Texas is rated.
They weren't last week.
Texas is rated 22.
Did they put them back in?
Texas is rated 22.
They should not be.
Okay.
They should not be rated.
Okay. Yes, exactly. I don't get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Texas,
Texas is dumb. Tennessee's beaten nobody. These are all, if you were to take all these teams' resumes and put them in another conference, those exact same resumes, they would not be ranked. Missouri's ranked 15. Why is Missouri ranked 15?
I'm glad you asked about Missouri. They're 6-1.
Okay.
They beat them Kansas.
That's who sucks.
South Carolina. But where else? Who else should be ranked 15th?
Dude, they've beaten nobody.
Give me a team. Give me a team.
All right, let me look right now. Who should be ranked ahead of them?
Give me a team.
All right, let me hold on. Let me pull up a team here, right here. AP poll. And people, I promise we're going to get to Arizona stuff in just a second, but this is
I want answers.
I'm getting I'm pulling it up. No Ben One White. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. All right. Explain to me why is okay. All right, I'll ask you this one. Why is Tennessee ahead of Arizona State?
That's easy. Arizona State has 2 losses. One of them
Tennessee has 2 losses as well.
You gonna let me finish? Let me finish here?
Yeah.
Okay. ASU's losses,
mm-hmm.
Mississippi State,
mm-hmm.
and Utah by 32 points.
Okay, they also beat Texas
Tech. Losses was 3 points to Georgia, and then 2 touchdowns at Alabama.
All right, let's compare wins then. One's got a win over Texas Tech, which is 1 billion times better than anything they have.
Tennessee beat Mississippi State at Mississippi State.
Okay.
ASU lost at Mississippi State.
Okay. But Tennessee's beaten absolutely nobody.
They haven't played. But they're still good.
I'm just saying there's no reason they should be ranked.
I got you there.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
The team that ASU lost to.
Yeah, ASU's also beaten a good team. Here's what I'm saying. Here's
like 32 points, Mike.
Here's what I'm saying about the SEC.
Why should Arizona be ranked?
What's that?
Why shouldn't Arizona be ranked?
Well, because you've literally not beaten anybody, and you have bad losses as well.
Do you think Arizona is a good SEC team?
No, I'm saying if Arizona had that resume, they would be pretty close to being ranked.
But how many teams has Arizona broken?
Yeah, that's a good point. If we put the breakage rankings in there, then I think maybe all right. Yeah, that's a great point. You've redeemed yourself for that prison comment. Okay, now, all right, we got a lot to get to this show, so let's talk a little bit about
Southern prejudice is disgusting.
All right, and also Texas being rated is absurd.
No, I agree with that. I think Texas being rated is stupid.
Okay, all right. So now let's talk a little bit of Arizona football. But first, I want to talk about somebody in the comment who I like. He generally puts me down in the comments, but I still like him. He listens to every show. I think he's a good dude. David Stiff. I'm not beating you up. Nobody be mean to him. He puts on there in the comments yesterday. What's that?
Beat the crap out of this guy.
He put in the comments yesterday, and he's 100% wrong. He says, why are we banking on top 10 freshmen as opposed to mid-major stars? It's totally different. And let's look at it. Let's look in the last 10 years, okay, at Arizona and the mid-major stars that have come in here and what they've done. You've got ADO was a mid-major star, averaged 20 points per game at Campbell. Half the city hates ADO for whatever reason. You've got Cedric Henderson, averaged 16 a game at Campbell. You've got Trey Townsend, who is the prototype for what we're talking about. You got Dylan Smith. I can keep going. You want to know the guys that were top 10 high school basketball recruits in that time that we can talk about? DeAndre Ayton, Stanley Johnson, Aaron Gordon. They're just different all the way across the board. A top 10 high school basketball recruit is far more likely to be better than a mid-major star, because the mid-major star is there for a reason. It's that simple.
Yeah, completely agree with what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
the top 10 basketball player you are projecting to be an NBA lottery pick. Good mid-major player is a good mid-major player who may or may not be a good high major player.
Yes, exactly. That's all that. That's really all that this comes really down to, is that
not missing Cedric Henderson, by the way.
I love Cedric Henderson. I thought he was very good for what Arizona. I had no problem with Cedric Henderson.
Okay,
I thought he was good for as a 7th or 8th man for sure. But that's the point, though, is that the mid-major stars are generally not going to be playing in the MNBA. These top 10 kids are, and I can guarantee. And Trey Townsend's a perfect example. I will put it to you like this. I believe that Koa Pete will be better than Trey Townsend. A first-year Koa Pete will be better than a 5th-year Trey Townsend. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I hope so. Or else it's going to be a long season.
Yeah, I mean, so there are exceptions to both. You need a mix. Agreed. But by and large, your top 10 high school recruit is going to be a lot easier to bank on than a mid-major star. I don't think that. So, David, like I said, I know you said that we're insane for that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Now, all right. So now we're going to get to some basketball, but first, the heck, let's get to basketball. We're going to get to basketball, but football first, my friends. All right. Now there was a little bit of a back and forth, a tussle between some people on Twitter yesterday. Let me ask you this, Sheer, because I don't believe that there is really, and I'm not putting anybody down here because I'm certainly not a journalist. I'm not putting but I'm going to say this. I don't believe there's true journalism anymore. Everybody has a bias, and I'll put it to you like this. Lev does a really good job covering the team. He's a professional. He's been doing this for a long time. Lev is biased. Lev is biased towards Brent Brennan, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm obviously not in that same camp. But the days of where people are like, we're unbiased, this and that, those days are gone, man. Everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got something. And I don't know why we have to live in this age where we're pretending that, he's a straight and narrow journalist, this and that. There's none of those anymore, really.
Yeah,
you're biased. It's good for you if Arizona wins. Of course you want Arizona to win. It's good for your wallet.
I don't think there's anything wrong with Love just saying because privately he would say it, is that he likes Brent Brennan, and he said he believes that Brennan shouldn't be fired.
Okay,
right now it's difficult for someone to go all out and say that. Andy Bryant's right, by the way.
Oh, by the way, Bruce is unbiased. Bruce, I will put that out later. There's one unbiased
against Arizona.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
But I think that my guess is that it's hard for someone like Lev to go all in on Brennan, because if Brennan wins 5 games this year, you can't defend him.
Well, right.
Even Lev won't defend him. So right. I think, right. So it's tough.
But when you and again, I'm not dissing him, but what I'm saying is when you put out articles that are saying that hopefully Desiree tunes out the outside noise and makes a solid decision, that is inherent bias right there, because you're saying that basically anyone that disagrees with you is outside noise. So again, we're at the stage and there aren't really, and then you'll get people too that said, I don't root for the team, but you ask them and they say, oh, well, I've got $75 on the cover in this. Oh, so you're not rooting for that $75 to hit? Come on. It's really that simple. So I don't get it. We're in a different era right now. So, all right. Now I'm going to say this though. Let's get to a little bit of Brent Brennan and recruiting. Brent Brennan is going to be recruiting this weekend, my friend. Oh, that was very, very good, Big Football. Brent Brennan is going to be recruiting this weekend. Sheer, who's he going to be bringing in?
Bringing in. You just want straight commitments?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Who's he going to be visiting?
I don't know who's going to be. He's going all over Phoenix tonight, basically. There's a few big games. He will be at Basha Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 15 guys. He's going to be visiting your boy at Desert Edge.
Oh, Jacob Saliga?
Yeah, he'll be at Desert
Hell
Edge.
yeah.
He'll be at Brophy, and he'll be, those are the. So when you look at the Basha Hamilton game, a lot of these guys are younger. There's a guy they like, Roy Oliver, who's awesome.
Let me guess, is he a 4 or 5 star kid we won't get?
He's good, but there's there's Lyman, there's a bunch of dudes.
Right.
Dejon Yarborough is a guy they really like, but he just hurt himself. I think he's out for the year.
What about the 5-star defensive end that you said sucks?
Jelani George at Desert Edge.
Yeah,
he's good. Ryder Noche, your guy Ryder Noche.
Oh, yeah, dude. I ride or die for him.
There's a guy you may have heard of him, Donovan McNabb Jr.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely have heard of him.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of dudes. There's I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 guys in our database over the next 2 years.
Wow.
Brennan's
that are going to be Arizona. Here's all I need. If Arizona doesn't get him, fine, but I just don't want ASU to get him. That's kind of where I'm at with that. Now, AZ Wildcat fan, we're going to have boots on the ground. I'll be at Hamilton versus Basha. Interesting.
I will be at Marana Mountain View, boots on the ground as well.
Oh, yeah, because so now Shear can give us the same eval he gave on Desmond Roebuck last year that he sucked.
Sean Roebuck has 5 interceptions this year.
Yeah, well, don't want to recruit him.
I will give you the juice.
The juice. Yeah. Well, I love your juice. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh, my God.
No Ben 1. Yeah.
No, that might be unavoidable.
Yeah, no Ben 1. But the juice you gave last year about Desmond Roebuck was so good. Hopefully you can make up for it this year.
Does Desmond Roebuck know that you have?
No, I just enjoy making fun of you about it.
You will text tomorrow.
No, because you were so wrong on it. You called me and said he sucked.
I never said he sucked. I said I didn't think he was all that hot, but I was wrong. He's clearly going to be good. But your obsession with him.
No, because it's you.
Tomorrow, he's going to have 1 catch for 8 yards, and you're going to text me and be like, Shear, that 1 catch was so good.
Just the same way with Cam Williams. If he comes here, I'm going to say, man, it's a good thing we didn't slow play him. Wink, wink. Yeah. Okay, now I will say this.
Pay real close attention. I don't know. Are you reffing, Joseph?
Oh gosh.
What does that mean? I don't know.
There's no way that
I don't know what that means, Joseph, because I don't know ref.
Joseph's not AIA. No way, dude.
Yeah,
all right.
Tell me what that means.
Now, do we assume one of the sisters will be there? There's got absolutely.
Really hope.
Yeah.
No, the whole family's going.
What's that?
The whole Shear family's going.
The whole Shear family. Oh, wow. It's going to say, dude, who isn't going to that game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, during the bye week then for Arizona, here's kind of where I'm at. We need to talk a little bit about Colorado and all of this. I would really, really like a victory over Colorado for a variety of reasons. We're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about the matchup because, again, we can look ahead a little bit. But first, let's get some reads in here. Back the reads. All right, 88 crime, my friend. 88 crime. Okay, now, here's the other thing about 88 crime. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office, 88 crime. Now, 882-7463. Now, you see something bad going on. You see somebody that, isn't doing well, probably no AC in the car or something like that. And you're like, oh, man, or somebody's stealing a catalytic converter. We know one of those people. Call 88 crime. Don't get your hands dirty. Call 88 crime, 882-7463. Get in there. It's anonymous. Pima County Attorney's Office. All right. Now what else we got? Baggins, Dennis Walsh, you know what to do. Get to work. Use code AZ12 for 15% off. Now, all food made in-house daily. Every sandwich comes with a chocolate chip cookie. And join our VIP text club. Text Baggins to 877-797-0444 for specials and deals. All food made in-house daily. Okay, boom. All right, now what else we got? Get the bag. All right, RJ's Frozen Cactus. Get that jet, get that thing into the parking lot. Huge parking lot. You could park a jet in. Home of the AZ12 watch parties, 100 plus craft beers, $2 deals, pizza, wings, tacos, burgers, and more. Not one bad seat in the house. Get in there, get the beer, start yourself, do all of that stuff with that food that looks really, really good, and get some drinks as well. Maybe you'll see Dennis Walsh in the parking lot. Who knows? Okay, now. All right, let's get back to it. AZ Wildcat fan says something. We are too negative. Negative brings losing any energy or coaching staff has to spend talking about job security and fan support. Is it making the team better?
Serious question.
I love you, AZ Wildcat fan.
Arizona's going to beat the crap out of Colorado. That makes them better.
Right.
They're going to throw the ball better now. They're going to catch the ball better, score more points.
I mean, these people like, I think Kobe L puts it really well. Nah, AZ Wildcat fan. I spend a lot of time and money on this program. I have the right to be critical. So basically it's just be happy or just don't say anything. I mean, because
you called for Brent to be fired.
I haven't even called him for
it. Yeah. We cover what we see.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, And again, the other thing about it too is that people have eyes. I get some people that are like, I've had some
people have eyes. Some people.
Well, yeah, I got 4. I've gotten some people that have told me before, and it's so stupid. They're like, yeah, you turned the city against Brent. No, I didn't. People have eyeballs. They know what they're watching. And here's what I'm saying is that let's say that we went on this show right now and basically said for the next 2 weeks or said all season, Brent Brennan is awesome. We are lucky to have him. We can do no better than him. We are excited to have him. People would laugh. Want to know why? Because they wouldn't agree with that opinion because they have eyeballs. Yes, and Nick Arenas, I think this is really, really good. Positivity needs to be earned. I think that's a good way of putting it. I really do. There's got to be a vision. There's got to be a game plan. There's got to be.
I think what AZ Cats is trying to, or whatever it is.
And I love AZ Wildcat. I mean, he thought
what he's trying to say is there's no, and he's not wrong with the Arizona fan base. And I love everybody, right? I'm not like, I'm not pulling a whatever. There is no in between with Arizona fans.
Yeah.
There isn't. Brent Brennan either is dog crap or he's just fine. Like he's not average. He can't be average. He's either get this dude out of here or we're going to be more than fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fire him now or he needs a lot more time. Like there's just no in between. And so I think you either fall on either side of the spectrum there. You don't like Brennan. I don't think I'm saying anything crazy.
I'm not sold on him. How about that?
He's not the guy to you. He's probably not the guy. Right?
Yeah, I think I've been pretty clear about that. I hope, but to be very clear, I would love to be wrong on that. I would love to be wrong because I am rooting for him. I don't think I haven't seen.
I'm not sure Brent Brennan's the guy. Do I want to be proven wrong? Of course, I want to be proven wrong. I hope he wins every game. That doesn't mean that I think he's going to win every game.
T-Burns. My tone's been basically the same since last year. I'm just going to say this, though. I'm never going to really call, unless it's a Sumlin situation here. Somebody that's doing, because it's not my job to hire and fire.
Well, people, it's like what you say. People always say, Shear, why aren't you saying we should fire? I have called on the firing of 2 coaches ever. 2.
Right.
Ever. In any sport. Number 1 was Sumlin because he was a drunk that didn't deserve to coach the University of Arizona. And the other one was Marcel Yates because it was time at that point. He was terrible. That's
right.
It.
Right. Again, so, and I've been saying this forever, and yes, you can tell by my tone that I am not impressed by what I've seen. Correct. But at the same time, though, I'm not going to, people that root against him, there was a time to root against I don't think we're going to really break any news here. And if somebody gets mad at us, so what? I rooted against Arizona one time, and that was at the end of the Sumlin era because I didn't want Sumlin back, and that was something. And I remember you and I having a lot of talks.
We openly did it. We said this guy needs to get out of Arizona. They need to lose this game. It's for the betterment of the program.
The last thing that I wanted was this guy coming back and, another year of just drinking and, doing nothing. So at that point, there's nothing. Brennan is a professional. Brennan works hard. Brennan does things the right way. I would love to,
the nicest dude. Like they're nice people. This staff is the nicest staff I've ever been around.
That's why I always say, and when I've talked with people before, behind the scenes, when they're somewhat critical of me, I'll always say at the end of the day, like you guys are winning at life. Like they're good people across the board. They're good people. I don't really know how else to put it. That being said, I'm not overly impressed by what I've seen, but it is what
Like Danny, it's tough. It does get tough because like Danny Gonzalez is the man. Love
Right.
Danny Gonzalez, right?
Right. Of course.
He would be the first to admit the defense hasn't played well the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So there's ways to balance that without being like, I think Danny Gonzalez should be fired.
Right.
Right.
Now,
like it's
Nick Arena says, I'll never hope for an Arizona loss. Again, those desperate times call for desperate measures. At the end of you weren't real. I don't know if were you here at the end of the Makovic era or no?
I was a student.
Okay. When there was the mutiny, I was absolutely rooting against him as well.
Get him out.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah. Because if somebody's toxic, you don't want them. You don't want them in there. So I will, like I said, so that's kind of where it's at. That being said, this game for Colorado, I know we keep saying this is a red line accountability game. This really is a red line accountability game for Brennan. What do you think the line's going to be on that game? 3.5 or 5?
3.5 around there. It's tough because we keep saying every game is important.
I know, and we keep losing it. Right.
But honestly, every game is important for Brent Brennan. Like he has to make a bowl. I don't see, and I'm not talking with inside info here. I'm not. No one in close to
I might have some.
Right. But to me, right, just forget the inside info. If Brent Brennan doesn't make a bowl, that means they only win one game the rest of the year. Right. Okay. And you know what? We should all be thankful. Remember, it used to be 7-5. You had to make a bowl. Now you're bowl eligible at 6-6. It doesn't guarantee you a bowl.
Right.
That would mean that they have only won one game in their last 7. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. What would possibly be your justification in your talking to the audience, the fans, the money? Right. Well, remember, last year, everyone wanted Brent fired, or a lot of people wanted Brent fired. Desiree said, we're going to give this guy resources. Mm-hmm. We're going to give him more money for the transfer portal. We're going to give him what he needs. We're going to let him hire new coordinators. And then if it's not successful, what is your pitch to the public if you want to bring him back for one more year?
Yeah.
We lost games by a little less than we did last year.
Right. Doesn't work. See, I totally disagree with the great David Rosen. Love David Rosen, but I disagree with him here about being totally out on football. I get it, but at the end of the day, there's still so many. It's not like I'll put it to you like this. It's not like the product out there is embarrassing. Last year it was embarrassing, so it's not like you're going into a game and you're like, oh man, they battle. The kids are good. The coach is good. I still think they deserve the support, but. I'm going to be critical.
The reality is Arizona could win every game. Yeah. Or do I think they are? No.
Right.
But they can, when I say every game, they could absolutely go beat Colorado, Kansas, and Baylor. And then we're talking about a 7-5 team, and you're absolutely bringing them back. No questions asked. Let's go win a bowl game. All that.
Not embarrassed. We don't. I mean, and I disagree with David Rosen again. He says not embarrassing.
We're 4-3.
Yeah, we're 4-3. You went into double overtime against BYU. What is BYU?
Close to embarrassing.
Yeah, we've seen embarrassing
last year. Embarrassing was 4 years ago when Arizona, whatever it was, when Arizona was 1-11. This isn't embarrassing. This is what I mean, though. No, I'm not picking on you, David Rosen, but
we love David Rosen.
It's one extreme or the other.
Right.
But that's just how Arizona fans are. This isn't embarrassing.
Yeah, I do. Big 12 Bob. I do believe that they can move on if Desiree wants to. I believe she has.
I think the staff knows that if they don't make a bowl, they're probably done.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about it though. Last year is that last year was such a, and I get what people are saying, but last year was such a black eye that I think a lot of people are just having. It's only 7. I think it's 7 at that point, if I'm not mistaken. What's the buyout 7?
Yeah, it's a little bit more. By the way, that's not a big buyout. I looked it up. It would be the 49th biggest buyout in the country. That's college football now, man. If you can't afford it, get out of the sport.
Now, BYU would definitely not get dog walked by the top 5 to 7 teams in the Big Ten or the SEC. What's this need down? What's the 7? Yeah. Let's talk about this for a second.
All right. So BYU's number, Cody, you have paper on you. BYU's number is 78.66.
All right, I don't care about that. Just pull up the 7th ranked team in the SEC.
No. I'm going to tell you the exact spread, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, the Big Ten.
Yeah, who's the 7th best team? Rutgers.
Yeah, that's stupid. Let's just go. I don't know. Let's go Michigan. Michigan would be a 5-point favorite over BYU on a neutral field.
All right, well, let's go. I mean, that's what.
Illinois would be a 1-point favorite on a neutral field.
Right. Now, I don't get the SEC stuff, though, to me is stupid. Again, when you've got a team like Vanderbilt, I would take, what would Vanderbilt and BYU be on a neutral field? Vanderbilt is ranked.
Vanderbilt would be +4 on the neutral field. Or no, favored by 4 on the neutral field.
Okay, Vanderbilt's ranked as the 10th best team in the country, and they're like 3rd. So it is what it is. I don't
Sagarin has the SEC, the best team SEC team is Alabama 4, Georgia 6, A&M 7, Texas 9, LSU 10.
Texas 9?
Because it's all, yeah.
Texas is 9. Okay, who is Missouri beat? Again, who's Missouri beat?
I'm just saying this is computer. This is how Vegas figures it out, basically.
Right. So that's kind of where I'm at. So, all right. Anyway, and Texas sucks. I would absolutely take BYU over Texas.
So, like Sagarin this week has Colorado as the underdog, obviously.
Against Utah?
Yeah.
All right. Who's Texas lost to on talent? Their paper's elite. They lost to Florida, who just fired their coach. And they weren't I don't know. Florida, Texas would not hammer BYU. They've hammered next to nobody all season, and Texas stinks. Okay. So, all right. Now, let's get to a couple reads here, and then we're going to get on to some more stuff. I wanted to get that out of my get that craw out of my feathers. I don't know what that means, but whatever. All right. All right. Comfort X HVAC, Kobe L. Thiel. Now, Kobe L. Thiel is, I don't know how else to really put this, but at the same time, has no AC and his brain is turning into mush. We know this. Mention AZ12 and what was left of it. Mention AZ12 when booking, and 10% off of all labor goes to helping families in need, possibly helping Kobe L. Thiel out as he needs an air conditioning. Get entered in a Christmas raffle for a $100 grocery card and 6-month filter supply. Check it out. Winter services and maintenance, emergency repairs, you name it, they got it. Boom. Check it out. Comfort X HVAC. All right. Speaking of betting, I don't want the FBI or the Gambinos or the Bananos coming down on our good pal Dennis Walsh. But we do have a betting line here that has been up about it as being Lane Allen's sister. I believe that it's minus 310 that this is Lane's sister. Would you agree?
I think so, yes.
Minus 310, 3-1 odds in favor of it being Lane's sister. I mean,
I'm staying away from it.
Yeah, I'm not betting on it either. But either way, the championship package is something that has 100% certainty on because it is effective. Now, you go in there, get the championship package, 1997, no Ben 1, and daily urgent care Monday through Friday, dental implants at affordable rates. Okay, now, Kobe says it is his sister. So, all right. Well, either way, all right. It is his sister. Owned by Arizona local alumni. Check it out. They only offer necessary treatment. Like I said, they're not going to take your tongue and put it in your armpit. They're going to only give you necessary treatment. Yeah, I don't know how you put it in there. You staple it or something. I'm not sure. Okay, now I don't mind Bailey Napier, by the way. Okay, Bridge Tech Communications. Dennis Walsh. Now, Dennis Walsh, he does something very, very well. He goes to Baggins all the time, but he works out at one of those gyms where, where they have the down electric cord and everything, and it's like a snake hissing at you. Don't do that, man. Yeah, don't do that. You could die. Go to a real gym that uses Bridge Tech Communications. And if you are a gym and you don't use Bridge Tech Communications, become a real gym and use Bridge Tech Communications. Our guy Tony is the man. 100+ health entities across multiple states. BridgeTechCommunications.com can help you market your gym or health and wellness spa. 750% average ROI. Okay, now let's get back to it a little bit here. Colorado, the thing with Colorado is going to be fascinating. By the way, I'm going to ask what's that guy's name? Keeler? We like him. He doesn't like Dion. We're going to try to get him on next week.
Come on, get your head in the game.
Yeah, I like that guy. My problem is this. Here's where it is. If Colorado's stupid, but the problem with they are. The problem with Colorado, though, is that you just need to run at Arizona right up the middle And I don't know that P-off, we're going to get to that. And I don't know that Dion and his offensive coordinator, Fritz Shermer, are smart enough to do that.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Shermer's smart enough to take advantage of Arizona's weaknesses.
Right. Arizona
can absolutely beat Colorado.
Arizona can absolutely beat Colorado, and Arizona can absolutely win that game by 10.
I will say
right now, that game by 10.
Barring a major injury this weekend, I tell people my picks in advance. I'm probably picking Colorado.
Interesting. All right. Well, by the way,
private public thing. I already know.
What's that? By the way, after that game, then the next morning early, I'm going to be driving up to Vegas with Sheer. Very excited. P-Hoff, you should go up there, man.
You're going with me?
Yeah, I am going with you. I just told you about that. Make sure that the windows work for you. All right. So that is that's kind of where I'm at with the Colorado game. I'm fine, honestly. The more I look at it, and I'm kind of like, like Seth Daggy, I know he's been beaten up a little bit, but I'm looking at things now, and I'm looking at the team. The offense has not been the problem the last couple of weeks. It just hasn't. No. The offense has been more than good enough.
Correct.
Yeah, and it's like, who's Coach JB?
Jim Brown.
All right. Joseph says, how bad would David Kelly crash out if
who's JB? Joseph Delgado. It's probably someone obvious.
Yeah, no, maybe it's a high-end client. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
JB or bust.
I don't know who that is. Okay. Big 12 Bobby, let me ask you about this. Let me ask you about Big 12 Bobby says, the great Big 12 Bobby. By the way, Big 12 Bobby, you that's your neck of the woods. You better come hang out with us, man. We expect to see you, Big 12 Bobby. Dumping Rich Rod was the biggest mistake the athletic department has made in my lifetime.
No, I don't. Calm down.
I mean, hiring Sumlin, I think, was worse.
Yeah,
but
come on, guys.
But I think in hindsight, I think Rich Rod was good for Arizona.
Sure. I think he would have run his course, just like every other coach at Arizona.
Right. Yes. I'll be here. I fly out early. Yes. Okay. There it is. Now, there have been bigger mistakes. Huge mistake, but let's not be dramatic. Yeah. I miss Rich Rod. I actually know the guy that got Rich Rod fired, and I think even he thinks that it was a mistake, probably. But I don't know. I've never confirmed with the guy. I haven't talked with him in a while. So, there's obviously that. All right. Now, let's move on to can we talk about Ben? This is his year. Ben One White.
Ben One White, that's his year.
What's his year? I don't know what Ben One White has done, but P-Hoff makes a very good point. Moving on from KO is the death sentence for our basketball program. I don't really know is that wrong?
Yes. Yeah, it's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah. I know. You and KO are, but
all right. Let's talk a little bit of Arizona women's basketball just for a couple minutes. Promise, just for a couple minutes, and then we're going to get to Arizona basketball, Arizona MNBA. The Arizona women's basketball team. It's going to be a long year, Skier.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm going to defend them a little bit.
No, you should.
This is the first time they've ever played together in a game. This is a completely new roster. Like, completely new. These girls have only practiced together. Every position is new. The team is new. Everybody's new. West Texas A&M is actually, I know it's D2, but it's a really good D2 school. And it's the same roster from last year, right? So it takes a while to figure it out. They figure it out, and then they catch up, right? They start to outplay A&M, but by then it's too late. Do I think Arizona is going to be good this year? No, but I also don't think it's as bad as it was last night, if that makes sense.
All right, let me ask you this. Bigger fish. Kim Doss. Is she actively rooting against Arizona women's basketball this year because of the love for Adia?
I'm not sure because the women's team has started to kiss butt a little bit with Kim Doss. Like Michaela Purdue tweeted like, "Oh, it was so good talking to you," and that's all. Kim's one of those people, so
yeah,
she could be softening up.
Yeah, maybe soften up. Well, maybe just a few more cigarettes, a few more drags off the.
Softening up.
What's that?
Her lungs are not softening up.
I've never come across somebody that smokes more, smells more like cigarettes. Like when I was coming down to the press table to talk with you, I heard it. I smelt it. I smelt it from literally, and I didn't even know she was there. I was like, "Holy moly!"
It's funny. Like I have a real problem with cigarette smoke. Like the smell really bothers me. I'm borderline allergic to it.
Yeah,
and I can't be in the same room.
I mean, it is overwhelming. It's literally like you've eaten the cigarette and then you've thrown it up and then you lit it on.
Has a good description. It's like it's coming through her pores.
Yeah, it is. Like it's like a
cigarette.
It's like a serpent. It was awful. It was, I mean, and you could, like I said, I didn't even know this is true, Sheer. I didn't even know she was there. And I'm like, Sheer, it's
you came down and you're like, it stinks like cigarettes. And I was like, I know, I can't figure out who it was. And then you walked away and I realized it was her.
Yeah, and then you told me, you're like, Mike, it's because Kim's right here. I'm like, sorry. Okay.
Cigarettes are gross.
By the way, somebody should find the video, Kobe. I put this out there many times before. Find the video where when I was at PHNX where I interviewed her and she refused to put the lights on.
Everyone's just complimenting the heck out of Ben One White.
Ben One White is getting so many compliments.
David Rosen, quote, Ben One White was ridiculous last night.
Ooh, what are you doing, man? All right, now, and then Rick Trimmer says, Ben One's year to shine with all the injuries. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is Ben Breaking Men that he's with? I don't know. Yeah, all right, Ben One. Yes, we're going to have to ask about this. All right, but let's also talk about, either way, somebody find the show where she came on, though. It's actually really funny. Kobe, I'm putting you on that right now. All right, so anyways, let's talk a little bit more about, let's talk about Ben One Matherin. That was awesome. Ben One Matherin was awesome. I've always thought,
why is Ben One Matherin the focus? You young kids don't know the truth. Ben was good.
Aaron Gordon went for
great. Did you miss what Aaron Gordon did last
Aaron Gordon went for 50. Yeah, I got to give Aaron Gordon a lot of credit. I never.
His shooting is proof that you can improve shooting.
Find the KO interview and find the Kim Doss one. That's all I ask.
Both giving that other company clicks. Don't find either of them, Cody.
Well, I know, but that's one that is just so rare. All right, but either way, Aaron Gordon, I gotta give Aaron Gordon a lot of credit here because Aaron Gordon to me was absolutely, when he came here, I still believe that Aaron Gordon is the second best defender I've ever seen here. He is what he was able to do, but man, it was really first? Was that
Gary? Who's first?
Yeah, Gary by a mile. The thing with what's that?
You like how I knew that?
Oh, I'm stunned you knew that, to be honest with you. I actually was going to give you credit on that one. But yeah, look at you. Yeah, but your mom says you're cute too. Okay, now I got to give him a lot of credit though, because when he was here, I thought he was incredibly clunky offensively, and I hated the crap where we had to pretend he's a small forward. So we would get the ball, we run the ball to half court, and then we hand it off to TJ McConnell, and the offense was all bad. But he's turned himself into a really damn good offensive player, Jason Skier.
Aaron Gordon, rookie year, shot 27% from three and 72% from the line. Aaron Gordon last year shot 43% from three and 81% from the line.
Right.
Like the improvement offensively that he's undergone is awesome. Uncanny type of stuff.
Right. It's absolutely amazing what they've been able to do, and what they've, what he's been able to do. So we'll find out, but his game is much more fluid. You put it very well. Of course, I know that need down, but I get that. Now, Lloyd needs to invite Gordon back. Can Gordon just come back and play?
Yeah, why not? Why not, Arizona?
Yeah, so I don't really. Yeah, exactly. Now let's talk about Ben One Matherin for a second. I will say this: I thought that Ben One Matherin was going. I thought that he was going to be a better pro to this point than. I thought he was going to be a better pro at this point than he's turned out to be. But maybe this is the year that he averages 20 because I don't see why. And yes, Hassan I think was the best athlete I've seen. But go ahead. Okay. Oh yeah. Kobe Alfield found it. Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I think Ben's good. I think he does things well. He still needs to get better at certain things. He needs to be more consistent on both sides of the ball. But clearly, his scoring ability is impressive. What he did last night is obviously really good.
All right, Kobe, go ahead and put that link in the chat so you can see what I'm talking about.
He didn't get re-upped though.
What's that?
They missed the deadline. He's going to be a free agent.
All right. Well, so this is a year to be able to cash out for him. Plus, I like Ben because he's got a little bit of a grunge factor to him, a little bit of a
hard edge.
Yeah, he got a little bit of a hard edge to it. But Kobe, put the Kim one in there. That was awesome. Okay, now so there is there's that, but it also is cool. Arizona's got the most MNBA players in the entire Big 12 in the MNBA. That's a pretty cool thing.
Very cool. Very
yeah.
cool.
So yeah. Who else we looking forward to seeing this coming year? That's a good one. That's a good one. Who else are we seeing?
Current starting lineup of NBA players.
An MNBA player. Okay, so you would have TJ at the point. Agreed. You'd have Ben, AG, Lowry. Oh, and then I guess you have Ayton at the 5. Gross.
We'll go small.
Yeah, we're definitely going for. Yeah. Ben kneeled down. Yes, exactly. That was. Crap. That's a good one. I guess you have to go Ayton, but I don't.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
I don't have to. I mean, yeah.
We'll just go small. We'll go point guard.
Okay.
TJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll go.
We'll go Ben. We'll go Gordon. We'll go Lowry. Who's that 5th?
Well, we could. I mean, we could shove in Christian Coloco if you want. We could go real small and put in Josh Green. We can. I say
if we're gonna lose, we lose with class, and we put in Christian Coloco.
Pella, we could just go small.
We could do that. We could do that
Lowry
one as well.
At the 5.
Yeah, we can do that one as well. Kobe, put that link in the chat. By the way, I want people to see this at some point. Okay, now, yeah, Josh Green has become a solid pro for sure. What about your guy? What about Dallin?
Yeah. I'm actually surprised Dallin's still in the NBA.
I don't think Dallin is going to Dallin Terry.
What about Connie Norman? Put him in there.
Right.
Eric Money,
Eric. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't at that point. Yeah, at that point. All right. So, yeah. All right. Either way, Arizona is an MNBA school. I totally agree with that. Now, let's look around. I want to go back to these rankings a little bit here that ESPN put out there for the top 100 players in college in college basketball.
Idiots.
Now, okay. So, all right. The first one, I want to talk a little bit about Houston's roster here. And oh my gosh, this video has 143 views. I'm surprised.
That music sounded like porn.
Oh yeah, by the way, here it is. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
Dude, isn't this great? Look how dark this is. Hold on.
You're giving them so much pub right now.
Look at this.
I'm not happy.
You can't even see. It's like everything's just like, all right, well, either way, you can check it out. All right, so here's what I don't get. I don't get why is Joseph Tugler, and again, Brogan, that's obviously something. There's a couple things in here, and I think Houston's being overvalued a little bit. Milos Uzan is the best player on Houston, correct?
Yeah.
And I don't know that it's really close, is it?
You just really hate Emmanuel Sharp.
Well, no, I'm going to get to another point here in a second. But Milos Uzan, all right, Tugler. I do have a problem with Tugler at 17. I think Tugler's better than our guy John Brogan thinks he is, but at the same time, I also think that Tugler is.
You got to have some sort of offense.
Tugler offensively is
just ESPN top 100 players.
Yeah, and Houston's got 4 in the top 50. Yeah,
I'm looking this up for you, honey.
Yeah, Houston's got
Tugler
4.
17. Can a player averaging 5.5 points be a potential first-round pick? We'll find out soon enough.
No, you can't.
Truly elite defensive player.
Here's my question, though, and Brogan made this point as well. If he's truly that good, how did he only play 19 minutes a game last year?
Here's where I'm at, right? Tugler is 17. I think he's really good. I don't think I would take Joseph Tugler over Alex Caravan.
No, and I think Alex Caravan's too high on that list as well.
That's fine. And then you have Thomas Howe. I don't think I would take. I would take Tugler over Howe, but I think Howe's too high on that list. By the way.
And so
the list sucks.
Yeah, the list does suck.
Piece of crap
All right,
list.
yeah, it's a piece of crap list. All right, so Uzan at 21. Uzan to me feels like he should be higher than Tugler for sure.
Jaden Quinn at 28. Jaden Quinn can't even walk.
Jane Quinn's probably not going to play this year. All right, here's where I'm getting. You've got Chris Sinak at 48, and you don't have Braden Burries ranked. Chris Sinak, I'm going to tell you exactly what his stat line is going to be this year. He's going to average 10 and 5, and that's what he's going to average. I guarantee you that Braden Burries has a better year this year. I don't really get it.
Completely.
Yeah, and then you got let's see here. You got Sharp at 40. What I don't hate that as much, but Sharp can't dribble, so we'll find out. I think that there is some overrating going on there, though, as well.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Now, what did they have Hans Christian at?
Actually, I'm reading it right now. 64. So they have Jaden higher than Christian Anderson.
I'm fine. I'm fine with Hans Christian at 64. What else?
Alan Boswell at 71.
Yeah, it's too high. What else? Who else we have? Big 12. Give me some Big 12 names. Where do they have Richie Saunders?
23.
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Big 12 players. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
DeBonta at 2.
Cat, fine with that.
Toppin at 3. Peterson at 4. So that means that
I don't hate that.
Big 12 has 3 of the 4 top players in the country. PJ Haggerty, Kansas State at 11. Tugler 17.
I don't agree with that one. I guess I'm okay with Haggerty.
Who's on 21? Saunders 23.
Okay.
I'll just go through it because I'm very smart. There's a big gap now. Big gap. Lipsy at 35.
Yeah, that's way too high. That one I don't.
Yeah, I don't like Lipsy as much as other
right.
People. Jefferson at 36. I like Jefferson. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Sharp at 40.
Yeah, I think it's too high.
Koa 47. Cenac 48.
Okay.
Badunga 51. Robert Wright 52.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't hate those ones.
Bradley 60. Jaden 60. Hans Christian 64. American Foreigner 65.
Oh, the white the foreigner from Wisconsin. Okay. Yeah.
LaJuan Watts 72. That might be it. That might be it. Let me see.
All right. Well,
Tunde 85.
Interesting. I will take Braden Burries over Tunde as a freshman.
That might be it.
Right. Yeah.
KJ Lewis 96.
KJ Lewis 90. Yeah, I don't. Well, that's going to be an interesting one to see what happens this year with KJ. I'm going to be very fascinated to see what happens with KJ.
Javier wants to know if you're ready to fire Tommy Lloyd.
All right, Javier.
It's going to be a long year, brother. The season hasn't even started.
All right. Javier says, Mike Luke, I need your expectations. All right. I'm going to be very clear here. I want Tommy Lloyd to be.
Pace himself.
What's that?
We need to pace ourselves going at Javier too, but I'm going to let you this time.
All right. Yeah, we do. All right. Because I'm going to get complained about on Shear's board. I don't care though. I need your expectations for Lloyd to save his job. I want Tommy Lloyd to be here as long as he possibly wants to be here.
Save his job.
Yeah, save his job. We got to get him out of here, man. That's tough. Kirk Reese is not in there. By the way, I heard you met Brad the Bully Hudson yesterday.
I did. He held the door open for me at In-N-Out.
Was he? I was going to say, did he look like somebody that would hang out with Dennis Walsh?
I was like, thank you. And he goes, you're welcome. Shear, Brad the Bully Hudson.
Yeah.
Like, thank you for everything, Brad.
Yeah, it was okay. So he then messages me, or Shear then messages me, and he says, "Is Brad the Bully Hudson from AZ12?" And I said, "Duh, he's in the chat every day." I was very disappointed that Shear didn't know that. Boom, very unhappy about that.
I'm sorry.
Can you do a little bit better for me there on that one at least? Yeah. So all right. Yeah. All right. That pick Pierce Skier posted with Creasa behind Tommy was funny. Kirk Creasa, does Arizona's going to play Kirk Creasa this year then, right?
Duh. Duh.
What's Kirk Creasa's stat line this season?
15, 10. I don't know. I have no idea.
15, I was going to say. Okay. Now, all right. So let's get back to a little bit of a Big 12 football because that's what we do here. But I'm going to ask this. What teams in the Big 12 right now do you look at and say, you know what, they could make the college football playoffs and they would not embarrass themselves? I mean, as much as we hate to say it, ASU did not embarrass themselves at all last year. As a matter of fact, they probably should beat Texas.
It would be ASU and Texas Tech. That's it.
ASU and Texas Tech? Yeah,
that's it.
No BYU? No. I just don't think they have enough, to be honest with you.
Well, no, I don't want to say that. No BYU. We could throw BYU in there.
Yeah. All right. So Texas Tech and possible BYU is Texas Tech though is the only team to me that when they are fully healthy, I think Texas Tech when they're fully healthy can beat a lot of teams in the country. Duh. But I'm not. I don't know that I'm really breaking any news there, Skier.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah. So now let's see here. Dennis Walsh says, I said there will be no limit to college eligibility within 2 years. Now G League players in college. Yeah, it's exactly. All right. So do we give Houston? We need Houston. We got a great hate week rooting guide here.
Has the spread moved in that game at all? I always
Right.
look. Ben One White usually keeps track of everybody's spread for me.
Yeah, no, exactly. And the measurements and everything when it comes to different spreads.
I don't think it's moved. But let me double check because there is some injury news in that regard. It's just saying at ASU -7.
ASU -7. All right. So ASU is going to be.
I still don't. The spread of the week. Texas Tech -37.5 over Oklahoma State.
I think they cover. I think, and they could have the back. I think they have the backup in there.
I doubt Morton. Why would you play Morton this week? Just set him for a week.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the hate matchups this week that we got. We got a lot. This is maybe the best week of college football for me. And Arizona doesn't play,
Hate
which is
Saturday. We call it Michael Luke hate Saturday.
We're going to be live
for that.
We're going to be live tweeting for 9 hours, just hate, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's talk about it. First of all, the elephant in the room is Arizona's not playing. So we don't have to worry about a loss.
So these other teams that are losing couldn't be my team. My team ain't losing this week.
My team ain't losing this week. Yes, exactly. So let's talk about it. First, at noon, at high noon, you've got Washington.
Mitchell, you are so wrong. We're about to prove you why.
What did
you said? It's a weak schedule. Oh, please.
No, yeah, right, Ryan Mitchell. You are totally out of it. Yeah. Okay, so no, bye week blues, no way. This is going to be an awesome week.
Are we just doing hate week watching, or should I give people a watch?
Well, let's do the hate week first, and then let's get into it because everything is lined up for us perfectly, though, for the teams that I don't like. Okay, so you've got at noon, 12:30. Excuse me. You've got Jed against Illinois. Go Illinois! I actually might tweet out at all my Illinois. I don't know if you know or not, but I'm very well liked in the Illinois fan base.
I have a question that might tear you apart. Ben One White stuff.
Ben One White.
Maybe. If I told you that a win by Jed this weekend would help him get to UCLA, would you be willing to root for Jed for 1 week?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Whatever it takes to get Jed to UCLA, just because it'll be so fun to.
That's what I'm saying. A part of me is kind of torn this week.
Yeah, but I still think that either way, I'm not going to root for him because I don't know that that's the case. But so that's the game. That's the game at 12:30, and then afterwards it'll be great because Jed will talk about it, how this was a championship feeling matchup. So there's that. So that's at 12:30. Then right after that, ASU plays at 5 against Houston. All in on that one. Arizona or
ESPN
ASU
too.
ESPN. Yeah. Again, we're going to be tweeting all day, and so this is so pathetic.
I have a neighborhood Halloween party tomorrow too, so I'm in. Tomorrow. Okay,
so you've got that, and then so they're going to be playing ASU. ASU's missing Jordan Tyson and Prince Dorbaugh. So I will, who knows, maybe there's a chance, but I will that. And then after that, I can guarantee you this, we're going to experience a happy ending though, because at 7:15, very happy ending. Depends on how you look at it, but you're going to have Utah and Colorado.
That's a good game. You got to watch it for work purposes.
We got to watch it for work purposes and to watch. But again, that is awesome. So you got three straight
games.
All
good games on tomorrow. I really don't know what our boy Ryan Mitchell's talking about.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let's
take it through the day.
So you've got a Ben One White happy game. All right. So let's talk in a little bit. What are some of the other games here?
9 a.m. I know you'll be sleeping, Mike, but 9
I'll be up. You'll be sleeping.
Ole Miss, Oklahoma. That's a good game.
I think Ole Miss can beat the snot out of Oklahoma.
And Northwestern Nebraska.
Oh, cold. That's at 9?
Yeah.
Dude, you warm up that cold soup.
And Kansas State versus Kansas. These are good games. And Auburn versus Arkansas.
I think Auburn's going to beat the snot out.
That's all before 10 a.m.
That's all before 10. All right. Okay. Yeah. Then keep it going. Okay. Keep it going. What do you
Missouri, got? Vanderbilt, 12:30. BYU at Iowa State, 12:30. Illinois, Washington, 12:30.
Wow, these games are great. I don't know what Ryan Mitchell's talking about, man.
You got Baylor at Cincinnati at 1:00. That's another legitimately good game.
Yeah.
Texas A&M LSU. That'll be a good game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. All right.
That's a good game.
No, dude, I'm going to be watching. All those games are great, but my interest is focused in like a laser.
You're going to call me so much tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be so excited. But the thing is, though, is during hate watching, I get very, very excited about games, and then it ends up they end up coming back.
You'll be like, "Sheer, Washington's down 10-0," and then like 14 minutes later, Washington will be up 20-10.
Yeah, exactly. All right, now so Washington, we need them to lose this game though, because then you could probably win a couple more, and then you're going to get destroyed by Oregon. That'll be great, though, if that's Jed's last game, is him just losing by 9,000 points to Oregon.
Yeah.
That would actually be a good call.
What is Washington's record right now?
5-3, 5-2?
They can't miss a bowl.
5-2.
5-2, so they'll make a bowl.
Yeah, all right. But if we have them lose to Illinois and then we have them lose to Oregon.
If they lose to Illinois, then they're at Wisconsin, home versus Purdue, at UCLA, where Jed may not even get back on the plane.
Right. And the great thing about all of that, though, is that Jed still would have not beaten a good team while he was at Washington, if that's the case, because he's just feasting on those middle tier.
What would the spread be if Arizona played Washington?
Yeah, what would the spread be? Spread that one out.
Arizona predicting 72.08. Arizona would only be a 9-point underdog in a neutral field.
All right, Arizona could win that game.
Yeah.
Arizona could absolutely win that game, and I think Washington would be a little bit nervous.
Jed's another guy, smartest guy in the room. He wouldn't do it. He would have used the power running game.
Yes. Arizona could absolutely win that game. Now, Jed will sign with UCLA contract Jed will sign the UCLA contract at his home after the win this weekend.
You're going to get like a video of like him in LA, right? Living in like a house, an empty house. Jed's going to sign the contract. And then in 2 weeks, everyone's going to realize that Jed signed the contract for UCLA literally after the UCLA game.
Literally right after it. And let me ask you this then. At that point, how much self-care is going to be taken care of in LA? I love that every time I think about it.
A lot of self-care.
A lot of self-care. You know what's something in life? I'm going to say this about people in life. And again, I know we're getting a little bit off topic. I don't really care. It's Friday. We got an hour and a half show. And,
Can you please focus?
Yeah, that's true. I have a rule of thumb in life. A couple rules of thumb, but some.
You got nice thumbs.
Yeah, I got beautiful thumbs. Look at these thumbs. Back the thumb. Okay, so if somebody tells you that their biggest flaw is that they are too caring, they are most likely a jerk.
They're lying.
They most likely suck. If somebody says, I spend too much time on others, I need to spend me time, and they spend me time every single day, and they probably suck as well. I'm just saying that people that do that humble brag, that's all crap. That's all I'm saying.
Proud of you. I was just like you though.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just wanted to say that.
So Saladea just offered like half of
Samoa,
half of St. John Bosco.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Who did Arizona just offer?
3 players on Bosco.
Okay.
I know you're very familiar with them.
Yeah. Tell me the names. I'll tell you who they are.
Josiah Poyer.
Athlete. Always been an athlete.
Yeah. He is a linebacker from Bosco, class of 2027.
Great athlete.
Arizona will be competing with small schools such as ASU, Ohio State, Washington, mid-majors type of deal.
Yeah. Bums.
Other one is your favorite guy, Kakoa Peko.
Oh, lineman. I can already tell you about him.
Yep.
Lineman. Girthy, very wide base. And
2027, he is 6'2", 280.
Okay.
Arizona will be competing with small schools such as Michigan and Colorado. So, we can
notice how you said those names and I immediately knew their position and what they did.
This one you might not. Ethan Coach.
All right. He's white.
Wrong.
Really?
Yep.
Ethan Coach?
Yep. He's very not white.
Interesting.
He is a linebacker, 6'3", 205, class of 2027.
All right. Does he need to be coached up a little bit or no?
Hey.
Right. All right. So, okay. Now, so the Arizona just offered him as well?
Yep. 3 players. Arizona offered 3 players from Bosco. They offered Zoe's been on the road. Zoe's going to be with Brent tonight, by the way.
Oh, that's excellent. I would just send Alonzo Carter out everywhere. Hey, what's the deal? So Arizona's got that 4-star running back coming in, right?
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's good. And I think we'll be able to hold on to him as long as Zoe's
It's
here.
funny.
Right?
I tweeted the odds for Brent to get fired, and I mostly tweeted it because they still have Brent spelled wrong, and I don't think people picked up. I don't think people picked up the joke. They updated it, by the way.
What is it? What's the update?
Luke Fickle plus 100
to be fired.
Next fired. Fired.
Okay.
Norvell plus 200.
Okay.
Freeze plus 300.
Okay.
Belichick plus 500. Brent plus 700.
So Brent's only plus 700 to get fired?
Next. Not in
general. Oh. I was like, wow.
This is the next coach fired. I actually would have it at, I think Hugh Freeze at plus 300 is a very nice bet.
Yeah, I think that's a good value pick.
But then all the replies are like, she can't do it this year. She's not going to say, no, guys, I'm just making fun of Brent.
Right. Now, let me ask you this. AZ Wildcat fan says, Brennan doesn't get enough credit for converting Shuba from a punt gunner to a good offensive lineman. That is kind of an underrated point in all that.
Listen, I will not make fun of Shuba.
No, I was just asking. So, all right. You put something out that was actually good. Kobe Alfiel brought it up. We're going to talk about it next, about the wins, losses, what everybody in these chat needs. I want to be able to get everybody's opinion, but first, let's get some reads in here. Back the reads, baby. Back the reads.
Joseph Pagano saying he likes Hugh Freeze, who can't even win at Auburn when he has.
Yeah. That's not. Maybe he's one of his high-end clients. Okay. Now,
Hugh Freeze in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah. That would hell would freeze over. All right. My mom says it's funny. Okay. Green Valley. All right. Don't be a pest. Don't be a pest guy that doesn't like this. All right, now.
So pissed at that right now.
Yeah, no, I am as well. But it's going to be fun. We're going to make fun of him a lot now for it. All right, Green Valley Decorative Rock. 2 convenient locations: Tucson plus Green Valley. Back the rock. East to Benson, Sierra Vista, west to Marana, south to Nogales, north to Oracle. 50 plus locally sourced landscaping materials, serving residents and contractors. I don't know if they deliver to Alcatraz, but everybody's got a price. Would not surprise me at all if they do. Now, Dennis says that had an abominable snowman static vibes. Kind of did, actually. Yeah. Girthy vibes. All right, Green Valley Decorative Rock. Back the rock. It's not just in Green Valley, it's in Tucson. All right, now the Family Food Project. Yes, this looks good. Yummy in the tummy. We decided these are fajitas?
Definitely fajitas. 100%.
All right, fajitas. Yeah. Look how excited she is. Plus, there's like an alien head and fruit behind her as well. Benjamin White saying, let me have that fruit. All right, either way, donations made with AZ12 comment will be matched. Cumulative up to $10,000. Currently, 255 meal kits per week. 2026 goal, 1,000 meal kits per week. Direct aid plus life skills development, cooking, nutrition, education. Check it out, the Tucson Family Food Project.org. Boom. All right, Jesse's Tattoo Shop. Hey, Sheer, you should go with me tomorrow.
You are going tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow. What's that? No, because I'm going to go between the
Washington game.
Yeah, we got a break. We got a break between Washington and ASU. I say we go about what do you want to go about 3:30 or 4?
Possible. It's possible.
All right, I'm going to be there because when you think of tattoos, you think of Mike Luke. Call 520-358-2881. Jesse's Tattoo Shop. Everybody, it's going to be a lot of fun. And Kobe Alfiel, you should come with me. And Golf Links and Pantano, that's where it is. It's the sober shop. But we got the Tucson Tattoo Expo coming up here. Wear a tattoo that speaks your story. Yeah, I'm definitely going, though. Back to All right, what else we got here? Let's see the what do we? All right, Tucson Tattoo Expo, Tucson, Arizona, October 24th, 25th, and 26th. Top artists from all over the nation, live performances, vendors, food, drinks, and much more. $20 $20 a day, $40 3-day pass. InkersTattooExpo.com, 915-319-2942. Okay, now check it out. So now you've got the car show here. $50 tattoos coming up Sunday, November 30th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The great thing about it, too, is that Jesse does a lot of really good work. Vendors, food trucks, 50-50 giveaways, raffle prizes at 12 p.m. Motorcycles, you name it. They've got it. It's really, really cool. Okay. All right. Now, all right. Skier, let's see.
I'm sending you something that you're going to laugh at. Joe Rogan. We're not getting political, but Joe Rogan talked about a very funny topic.
Okay, send it to me right now.
I just did.
All right.
Joe Rogan had a segment on land acknowledgement.
Oh, land acknowledgement. Yeah, land acknowledgement. Yeah, that always cracks me up. Okay. Now La Jolla says they say women find tattoos sexy because it shows you're not afraid of commitment. Explains a lot about me. Well, I'm guessing Dennis doesn't have any tattoos. So yeah, also I agree with you, Kobe. All right. So anyways, go there. Kobe, you should join me. All right. You put out there on Twitter, you said that what does the fan base need from Brent Brennan to say that he deserves year 3? And tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm trying to remember the exact poll. Ben won. No, Ben won.
I got it. I can bring it up. It's basically I did what would help you believe in Brent Brennan, and then I did win totals.
Okay, read them. Talk to me.
So the poll results, let me find it here.
You got the Lev folks that 4 wins or less is totally fine. So, you got them.
I believe I said the people spoke and I tweeted it yesterday. Let me find this. Talk about life. Here it is.
All
right. 4 or 5 got 12%. 6 or 7 got 56%. 8 got 15.8%. Nothing he can do got 16%. So in other words, in order for people to believe in Brent Brennan, he needs to make a bowl this season. The second option that people voted on was nothing. I don't believe in him.
Right. Okay. So
I said that proves my point from earlier too. You either don't believe in him or he's got to make a bowl.
All right.
There's no in between. Okay.
I will say this now. 16% is out. Now Yosue. Is it Yosue?
Yeah.
All right. You literally said be entertaining in close score games. True. But I also think that we need to win more than 4 games. I don't know that I'm really putting a something on there. Do you think? Let me ask you this. I don't believe if you win 6 or 7 games, if Brent Brennan wins 7 games, he's going to be back. If he wins 3 more games, he's going to be back. And I wouldn't really have a problem with that. If he wins 5, I think it's very, very difficult to be able to sell people on a 1-game improvement. And I think the main reason why is because you're also in the Big 12.
He also hurt himself by starting off well too, because if he gets to 5, he's only 1-6 in his last,
which is a fair point. But the problem though is also let's look at their schedule for next year. Have you looked at their schedule for next year?
Why do people say it's so hard?
It's not a lot of games you're going to probably be favored in.
But I mean, people act like it's a. All right, I got it.
It's a lot tougher than this year.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Okay, because I actually looked at this last night.
I looked at it too.
They're at a shut up. They're at a conference. NAU
win.
NIU.
Oh, Northern Illinois, gross. Yeah, okay.
That's a win.
Yeah.
At Wazoo, that's probably a toss-up. At Wazoo and
probably toss-up, yeah.
Okay. Then they'll play Utah at Arizona Stadium.
Loss.
They'll play TCU at Arizona Stadium.
Probably a loss.
Hoover will be gone. You never know.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They'll play Iowa State at Arizona Stadium.
Probably loss. All right, I'll say they're 1-3 in those first 3 games.
Okay, they play
1-2. Excuse me.
They play Cincinnati at Arizona Stadium.
Man, they got. Do we ever leave the city?
Well, this is in the order. They got at BYU,
loss.
At Kansas State,
probably a loss.
At Texas Tech.
Definitely a loss.
At Rich Rodriguez.
Win.
And then ASU at home.
Probably a lot. That's a lot. But it's a lot tougher than this year's schedule.
They play West Virginia. They didn't play West Virginia this year.
You play Texas Tech.
And their hardest games are at home.
Because when you think of the home field advantage that Arizona State,
I went through this. This is just top of my head. I don't know anything about the rosters, obviously. NAU win, NIU win. They're 2-0, right? I actually think they lose to Washington State because I think that's a brutal game at Wazoo. Why would you ever do that? So 2-1. ASU. I'm not going in order, right? 2-2. Utah 2-3. TCU probably 2-4. Iowa State. I'll give them a win. 3-5 or 3-4, right? Cincinnati lost 3-5. BYU 3-6. Kansas State 3-7. Texas Tech 3-9. I would have Arizona, going 4-8 probably.
All right. So you just proved my point. You literally said that the schedule isn't that hard, and you think Arizona goes 4-8 next season.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean. Here's the thing that's interesting about Arizona, right?
Hell, what isn't interesting about Arizona?
When you look at their roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at let's just look at Arizona football depth.
I can't believe you just did that. You literally just said, I don't get all of it, and you predicted Arizona.
It's not a harder schedule. I just don't think Arizona's going to be very good.
Well, then, dude, hey, let me ask you this right now.
There's a difference.
No. Settle down, young man. Let me ask you this. If you believe that Arizona's going to win 4 games next year with Brent Brennan, don't you have to get rid of him? Do you believe they're going to win 4 games?
Because it's his 3rd year?
If you believe that we're going to win, if you believe that we're going to win 4 games, come on, dude.
With a new coach, they're probably going to win 4 games too, right?
Yeah, but at least there's hope.
Well, get out of
here. Yeah, you literally just said you think Arizona wins 4 games next year.
Noah Fafita is back, right?
Mm-hmm.
You lose Madi, but you have Risano back. You have Yarborough. Boom. That's a great.
Agreed.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You have Chris Hunter, Trey Spivey back, Isaiah Mizell. You lose Chris Hudson, Javen Watley, right? Mm-hmm. The biggest thing is the O-line. You lose Buchanan, Chuba, DeCambra, and Bounds.
Okay,
that's bad.
That's tough.
You're gonna have to bring in a lot of O-linemen.
Right, for sure.
You only return Deuce and Rhino. Right? And Wooten, whatever. You lose Sam Olsen and Cameron Barmore. You have no tight end room anymore. All the tight ends are gone. Defensively, okay.
Can we get Barmore back for another year since it was basically a junior college where he was at?
No, because you lose Malachi Bailey.
Okay.
You lose Tia Savea. You lose Deshaun McKnight. You lose Riley Wilson, Max Harris, Aiden Garnes, Dalton Johnson, Michael Dansby, and Traden Stukes.
So we're basically what we had last.
And that's assuming that Genesis doesn't go pro. Backups, you bring everyone back. I didn't look at that until just now.
Isn't that bad? No, we're literally, this roster is going to be decimated. This roster.
And then look at the defense. They lose the whole defense.
Oh my gosh. No, does that change anything for you? Wasn't this our win big year, right?
A new team.
Isn't this our win?
Oh my God.
Isn't this our win?
I didn't realize they lose the whole defense.
They lose the whole roster, dude.
I'm gonna text Lev and say, have you noticed
that Arizona has no returning football players next year? But this is put so well. This roster is built for today. We are in win now mode in Arizona.
This roster is built to make a bowl. No, special teams, they return Michael Salgado Medina.
Okay.
Oh, there's one thing I forgot.
Jeremiah Patterson.
One thing I forgot. That's right. Jeremiah is back.
Dude, you know what's funny? I can't wait to talk to you on the phone afterwards after just seeing your reaction to what their roster is last year. 4 games. Well, dude,
Bailey. So yeah, Bailey. I could be wrong. They might have one more year. I'm talking with Love right now because he's they bring back Tay Brown.
Okay.
The whole defense.
Really lost the entire wire. So we're in win. I love how you said we're in win now mode. Yes. So Oh no, it's gonna be bad though. Yeah. Dude, yeah, well, either way, we're back in the A, but that's what, again, there could be, we might not have, wait a second, we might not have hit rock bottom. Have we?
Here's the angle you need to go with now. If Arizona has to rebuild next year, why not just do it with the new coach? Because I know you're not a Brennan guy. That's a rebuild, dude. Right. That's a rebuild through and through.
Yes. No, dude, exactly.
Your offense and the whole O-line. Holy crap.
We're in win now mode I just love we're in win now mode this season. All right. So
they could get Trey Smith back.
Okay.
Mace Pesci is good.
Okay.
Tay Brown, Myron Robinson, J. Cole, MGK, Gavin Hunter, Genesis Smith. That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right, so let's talk the offense again. I want to go back to the offense here for a second. So you got, assuming you get Noah back, you lose the entire offensive line pretty much. I'm fine with the running backs. I have as long as Alonzo Carter's here, the running
backfield is fine. Noah and whatever running back, you're good.
So the wide receivers, we're going to get, all right, so you get Hunter back.
Hunter's probably back. You get Spivey back.
And Richardson.
Mizell, Phelps, Patterson, Gio.
Richardson.
You should be, right, you add guys. Wide receivers should be fine.
Right. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you bring back, I honestly think he might enter next year with the hottest seat in the country.
You're such a jerk off for that tweet.
No, but it's true though. You just said it, man. You literally just said that. Oh, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I love
that. Lose the whole offensive line.
Lose the
whole starting defense.
Wait a second, and we lose. But this is gonna be a big offseason for Ben One, dude. You lose the entire tight end room. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. So this will be.
It looks like 70% of the roster of guys that play.
Yeah. So this is. Yeah. This is.
Oh, hey.
Back the A, baby. Hey. Yeah. Look at Texas Tech. Yeah.
We got the portal.
Right. We got
Sam Olsen. Kim. No, Sam Olsen's done. They lose the whole tight end room. It's Kellen Ford, Tyler Powell, and Tyler Powell will be back.
Right.
Kellen Ford, Tyler Powell, and they're trying to add like 8 tight ends, I think.
Okay, well, I'm going to say they probably incorporated Ben One into this scouting report. No.
Yeah, this is
all crazy. Right. I don't know. How did this happen?
I didn't realize this. I realize. I haven't looked at this.
Dude, this roster is held together by scaffolding right now.
Dude, next year
it could be worse than last year.
It could be better. You never know what they're going to do in the portal. They're offering immediate playing time at every single position.
Yeah, every single position. Hey, come here. We have. You want to start? Come here. No, that's. I believe. Oh, I believe Noah's back. Brennan's back. I believe Noah's back. I mean, yeah.
Here's where I'm going to go now. Now, you ready?
Right. Yeah, what do you got?
Here's where I'm going to go now. I said last year that if you brought Brennan back, you needed to bring him back for a year 3 because this would start a rebuild. Mm-hmm. If you bring him back next year, don't you need to give him 2 years?
Why don't we just keep giving him more years then?
Yeah.
Why not extend him?
They're losing their whole team.
Yeah. Well, just seeing your reaction being like, oh,
I don't know if that's Brent's fault, to be honest.
No, I don't.
I mean, there's only so much you can do.
No, I get it. I'm just saying.
I know people are going to, and Lev just made the point to me in Connor. I hope he doesn't care, but like people are going to blame Brent. It's not really his fault. You could only add so many players, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's crazy though.
Yeah, no, that's bad.
Crazy amount.
That's bad. Hey, so is that going to be Lev's point then about being able to say that, hey man, you got to give Brent 3 more years now?
I didn't realize that. That is absolutely insane.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Let's do it this way. Okay. There's how many positions on the field?
22.
Right. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter back. And he could leave. Hunter could absolutely. If Hunter left, would it surprise you at all?
No. Okay. I could see him like Louisiana Monroe or someplace like that. For sure.
Let's just say 1 back, 1 wide receiver back. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other position that would guarantee is your right guard is back.
Okay.
Your quarterback is back. And let's call Risano the starter. So 4 offensive starters are back.
Okay. Yeah.
Defensively, Lalesio is back. Let's say Trey Smith gets the year and comes back. Let's just say it, right? That's 2. Tay Brown is back. That's 3. Let's just say Genesis is back. That's 4. Stooks is back. That's 5. They will return 9.
Stooks has no more eligibility.
No, not Stooks. Hunter, but he's not a starter. So I did 4 offense. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4 defense. So 8.
Yeah, I agree with Ryan Mitchell. I think that's a 3 and 9 roster that she does. Now again, maybe
out of 22 starters.
Yeah, and let's be honest. If you had to bet, Genesis Smith's probably going pro.
I would think so.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. By the way, in the comments, the real time, it is kind of crummy to be promised a real time with Copal for the last month and not ever come through with it, but whatever. What do I know? All right. So that's going to be
insane.
Yeah. Well, but again, so we're in win now mode this year.
Yeah. Bull or bust, dog.
Right. Bull or bust. There it is. Okay. Now, everybody go to Little Caesars, my friend. Code free classic. I'm going to be getting there today and I'm going to be real timing it. Yes, exactly. Now, no, I did not. I never gave you till the end of October. You said you were going to do it 3 weeks ago and you never did.
Don't lie, dude. You're not
going to do it. Just admit you're not going to do it. Okay. So, code free classic, free pepperoni pizza with any pizza purchase. Check it out. Available for only a limited time. I will be real timing it there as well. It's going to be fun. Yes, Dennis Walsh. I do.
That was the wake up call for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure, you look like you saw a ghost. All right. But everybody get to Little Caesars, my friends. We'll be real timing it. All right, Steer, where can they find you doing your stuff?
WildcatAuthority.com. Oh, we forgot to say one more thing on the show real quick, because I don't think you saw this because you don't read anything I say.
Correct.
Bobby Robbins is a finalist for the LSU president job. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. He's top 5. They released their
Wow.
Yeah. Bobby Robbins is in the top 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have no clue how you could hire him, but
depends if you want to save money on your AD too. You can do a nice 2-for-1.
I was gonna say you get a 2-for-1 package right there. Yeah, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Maybe we'll talk about it. LSU does like their sports, so that is that is very true.
Taking Jetfish to LSU.
Jetfish. Oh,
if they hire Robbins, we need to push that because that is
Jetfish. That will Jetfish to LSU. Yeah, exactly.
Robbins is obsessed with Jet. Anyway,
yeah.
WildcatAuthority.com, Wildcat Scoop podcast with Shelby, and on my couch, hate watching tomorrow.
Oh, dude, tomorrow's going to be, and you can check me at the Tucson Tattoo Expo. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right. On that note, though, everybody, you guys are great. Hey, and we will be back with you on Monday, my friends. Back to A, baby. All right. Appreciate you all. We'll be back with you. You've been listening to the AZ12 podcast.